Hi, my name is Jarrell, and I will be helping you learn about the communication skill of listening and responding. There are four different elements of listening and responding. These four elements are recognizing the listening style of others, overcoming listening barriers, empathetic listening and responding, and critical listening and responding. During this video, I hope you enjoy learning about listening and responding, and hopefully it can better your communication skills for your future. Recognizing the listening style of others is very important when communicating with people because if you do not know a person's listening style, then you cannot communicate your message out to them the proper way. In order to determine a person's listening style, you must first determine what type of listener they are. There are four types of listeners. They are people-oriented listeners, action-oriented listeners, content-oriented listeners, and time-oriented listeners. People-oriented listeners enjoy listening to the emotions of the people they are speaking with. An active listener is a listener who enjoys listening to a well-organized speaker who has no communication errors at all when communicating his message. Content listeners are listeners who enjoy listening to a complex speaker. And time-oriented listeners are listeners who prefer the speaker to give them a brief, straight-to-the-point message when they are communicating. This is an example of a time-oriented listener.
Hey, say, bro, wait up.
Oh, what?
You coming to practice today?
The practice? Football practice?
Yeah, you coming?
Oh, man, I didn't even know we had football practice.
Yeah, you know Coach Schilling said we have to be ready for the game by Friday, bro. It's Wednesday. We got to do walkthroughs. You ready?
Walkthroughs? Oh,
Well,
man.
make sure you go to study hall first because you know they have that test and they're doing study hall and they're going through it, man. So you got to hurry up. You got like 5 minutes, bro.
For real?
Yeah, let's just go.
All
Go
right,
with
man.
you. Let's go.
Let's go.
Coach Schilling, don't be tripping.
Overcoming listening barriers. Listening barriers are a big problem when it comes to listening and responding because they obstruct the message that the speaker is trying to send out to the listener. Most of these listening barriers can come from being self-absorbed, external noise, or having a different speech and thought rate. Overcoming these listening barriers can be very difficult for the listener, but there is a way to overcome them. You can overcome these listening barriers through an easy 3-step process, which is stop, look, and listen. First, you should stop what you're doing and give the speaker your undivided attention. Second, you should look at the speaker so that they know that you are ready to listen to them. And third, you should listen to what the speaker has to say and try not to be distracted. Also know that setting listening goals will help you overcome listening barriers as well. This is an example of how a listening barrier looks.
Hey, Jay, bro. Guess what happened, dog? I was talking to my professor today, right?
Huh?
About
What?
I'm telling you, I didn't even start the story yet, bro. Just chill.
My
I was
bad.
talking to my professor today. And he's like, if I start coming to class more and, do what I have to do, he's going to, make sure I get that extra knowledge, and help me benefit in the future.
What?
Are you listening?
What are you talking about, man?
Wow, you never listen.
Oh,
What did I say? What did I just say?
I don't even know. Empathetic listening and responding is important when it comes to communication because it helps you understand and experience the feelings and emotions expressed by the person that you are communicating with. It is not very difficult to improve your empathetic listening and responding skills. There are several different ways to improve this skill when you are communicating with someone. The way you can improve this skill is through social decentering, empathizing, and just like in overcoming listening barriers, stop, look, and listen to what the speaker has to say. Social decentering is a rational process where you take a person's thoughts, values, and perspectives into account while communicating with them. Empathizing with the speaker is understanding how they feel about a certain issue. This is an example of how empathetic listening and responding look. Hey Ryan, man, what's up? Man, you look kind of sad. What happened?
Just feeling a little down today, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man, it's just been so bad, man. I went to take Mike out for a walk, my dog, and he got hit by a car, and we had to bury him today. It's just so sad, man. I've been having that dog my whole life, and I don't know what to do.
Oh, man, that's terrible, man. Critical listening and responding is used whenever a person needs information to evaluate before making a final decision about something. This skill is so important that people most often use it in their everyday communication cycle without even noticing that they are using it. For example, let's say you and your friends are planning on going to the movies but are having trouble deciding on which movie to watch. You and your friends will most likely have a discussion to decide which movie is the best for your viewing. In order to improve your critical listening and responding skills, you must assess the information that you receive through communication with someone else. You can do this by deciding whether or not the information you received is good enough for your final decision. This is an example of how critical listening and responding looks. Hey man, which one do you think is better, Kobe or LeBron?
If you go stat wise, I have to say Kobe.
Kobe?
Kobe. Well, overall play wise, I mean, 5-time national champion, NBA champion, MVP, Finals MVP 4 times, always winning. But LeBron, 3-time MVP, 1-time champion, but he had to go to another team to do it, bro. I must say. So Kobe has my edge to me.
Alright, I guess Kobe's better than LeBron. As I near the end of this video, I hope that you learned a lot about listening and responding in its 4 elements, which are recognizing the listening style of others, overcoming listening barriers, empathetic listening and responding, and critical listening and responding. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope this helps you better your communication skills in order for you to have a successful future.